So this is what we're going to be making today. Something a little different, something that I haven't done before. It's got a nice little skirt on it here. I carved the front of this out a little, hoping that it would wiggle some. It doesn't really wiggle too much. Maybe if I'd made this all flat in the front. But what I did is I put some weight in the bottom here. I drilled it. When I first made this, I just threw it in the water and threw it, reeled it in a couple times to see what the action was like. And it didn't have much action, so what I did was I drilled a 1/4 inch diameter hole here in the head, filled it with lead, and now this just sinks. And when it sinks, its head goes down and the skirt floats up above it. And then I just keep jerking this along the bottom and letting it sit for a while. And it works really well. So that's our project for today. Let's get to work. So I draw my pattern out, and when I get a pattern that I like, I will scan it into my computer and keep it in there. That way I can always come back and make other copies of it and make more if I want. Also, once it's in the computer, I can make it larger or smaller before I print it out, so I can make whatever size lure I want. Now this particular lure, and this is up to you, what are you fishing for? Are you going for big fish, small fish, something in between? Remember, you got a skirt on the end, so that's going to stick out quite a ways. By the way, my skirt was, I believe, a 3-inch skirt. Let me just look here. Yep, it was a 3-inch skirt, and I cut 1 inch off, so it's 2 inches long now. My lure is 5.5 centimeters long. I drew a center line, and I drew 2 lines that long. You come in, the back is 1 centimeter wide. The front is 1.5 centimeters wide. 3 centimeters in from the back is where it's going to be at its widest. And that is 2 centimeters. So it's 2 centimeters wide here. So make your marks 2 centimeters apart. Here, find your center and go off 5 millimeters each way. And then you can just take your ruler and match up that dot and get your angle there. Same here, come in, find your center, get your 1.5 centimeters, and now that's gonna, and then just draw into there. This is going to be curved just a little bit when you round it out with your sandpaper. And then you've got the hollowed out part. The hollowed out part goes right up to that 3 centimeters from your back. And then the side of the lure, you can see, humps just a little. And I just kind of eyeballed this. I don't know exactly what that arch is. Your hook tie on the bottom wants to be 3 centimeters in from there. You want to come up about 5 millimeters from the front to put your line tie, and then your hook tie. Your hook tie is the 3 centimeters, so it's right where it's the widest underneath. And I'll draw a better one before I actually print it out. This is regular lined paper. I don't know what I did with my my book. Must be downstairs. I have one with dots all over it, so you can match all this stuff up with the dots. It's really nice stuff to have. But that's the size of the lure we're making today. So first I'm going to glue my pattern on here. Cut this out. Using an old block of wood I found. It was painted. I sanded the paint off the top there, but still painting on the sides. I'll go to the bandsaw and cut this out. Okay, I got my side pattern glued on now. I didn't cut this off because I thought this would make a nice handle to hold while I was trying to saw this out. Plus, it'll keep it nice and square instead of rolling on me. So I'm hoping that's going to help. Okay, now it's time to carve this front out. I'm going to go kind of deep. Carve this all out. I'm going to start with my Dremel. And a little sand. I have a miniature sanding disc here. See what happens. So I went ahead and sprayed this with fluorescent chartreuse. It's bright. It's mighty bright. And I'm going to do the head black. And I'm just going to go ahead and dip it. Alright, put it on my turner and fix it. I got paint on my finger, I got it on there, oh man. I'm gonna have to paint the chartreuse again. So I put some eyes on it and a few little red squiggly marks. I've clear coated it so it's ready for hooks. So we take our skirt, we flip it over, and stick the hook right down through there. And then we can put the split ring on it and put it on our lure. Alright, there she is. Hope I didn't go too short with the skirt, but now it's time to see if it'll catch fish. So I actually I like this lure. I like the way it works. I drag it along the, or I bounce it along the bottom of sand and rocky areas. It will get caught up in the weeds, so you don't want to be in too thick of weeds with it. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. Hey, I hope you make one. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out a lot. And give it a thumbs up, and don't be afraid to leave a comment. Thanks. Have a great day.